Goku and Vegeta would start training on Barris's world, learning God Ki, as they master Super Saiyan God and soon levels up to Super Saiyan Blue. And now, 16 would be on Earth, as he still trains with the other Z Fighters. But 16 would think maybe he could still grow like the others, but he needs Shenron's power for that. And Piccolo, hearing about what 16 is trying to do, he would want to go with 16, because he wanted to grow his power as well, but he didn't know how to. So Android 16 and Piccolo goes to the lookout as they see Dende, and they will ask Dende if it's possible for Shenron to unlock their powers. Piccolo would look at 16 and asks, "They're trying to see if Shenron can increase her power?" But 16 says that's not really the case. He wants to grow like everybody else. He doesn't want to just be upgraded by Bulma every few weeks. He wants to just grow like Piccolo and the others. Piccolo would understand this as they ask Dende to increase the Dragon Balls, as Dende does so. So now Shenron can grant 3 wishes like Porunga. So now Piccolo would summon Shenron, as he goes first, asking to unlock his potential, as Shenron does so. And then 16 would ask Shenron to make him be able to increase his power like everybody else, like Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo and so on. So Shenron grants that wish as well. And for the last wish, Bulma would make the same wish she did in Superhero. So now 16 would train way more with Piccolo, so 16 and Piccolo would get a lot more stronger. Piccolo would show off his ultimate form to 16, and 16 would be surprised. The ultimate form is stronger than anything that he has seen before, except for Goku's Super Saiyan God form. But soon, the self-proclaimed Emperor of the Universe, Frieza, would return to life, as he trains for 4 months, getting his golden form. So now he would go to Earth, and all of his army would attack. But luckily, the Z Fighters are upgraded, because 16 is here with Piccolo. But they're not the only ones, because since 16 is alive, he is actually able to get Android 18 and Android 17 to help in the battle. They probably won't even need Goku and Vegeta. They're probably all what Earth needs. So now, the humans take out all of Frieza's men, as Piccolo, Android 17, and 16 would approach Frieza. Frieza would laugh. Does this Earthling, robot, and them make him think that they stand a chance against him? Piccolo would laugh, as he says to Frieza, he is way stronger than Frieza thinks. If you think that he is as strong as he was on Namek, he is surely to be mistaken, because he is far stronger than that. Frieza would laugh, saying he wants to actually see this for himself. Now Piccolo would ask the androids to stand back, because he wants to get revenge on Frieza for what he has done to his people. And the androids would agree, so Piccolo would power up, taking Frieza out of his chair, as Frieza is sent flying. Piccolo would follow up with a punch to Frieza's stomach, and then he would kick Frieza up into the air, and slam him back down with a sledgehammer. Then he would shoot multiple blasts at Frieza, until all Piccolo sees is dust. Piccolo would look on to see if he has actually did it, but to the dismay of Piccolo, he hasn't. Frieza has survived, and he has actually powered up into his final form just in time. Frieza would laugh, telling Piccolo if he hasn't transformed, he would have totally been a goner. Piccolo would scoff as he says, well now at least Frieza can be a challenge, as he gets into a fighting scene, as Frieza does the same, as they rush at each other. But Frieza quickly has the advantage against Piccolo, because of the power increase of his final form. Piccolo would be shocked to see how strong Frieza is. Frieza is totally not the same person that he was before, because if he was, that blast from before would have totally defeated him even in his final form. But Frieza would just smirk the whole time, as he beats down on Piccolo. So Piccolo would get the idea to use his multi-form technique, as he uses it to his advantage to throw off Frieza, as he is able to knock Frieza around a bit, and then he would shoot a Masenko at Frieza, blasting him away. Frieza would recover, as he rushes back at Piccolo, as then they will clash with Frieza beating down on Piccolo after he has increased his power. As Piccolo is sent flying, Frieza would try and finish off Piccolo with a huge blast, but Piccolo would explode his aura as he powers up, pushing Frieza back, and then the shining light of yellow would blind Frieza as he wonders what is going on, as then Piccolo would teleport in front of Frieza, kicking him to the ground. Piccolo has activated his ultimate form. So now, he rushes back at Frieza once he is getting up, as he kicks him away. Frieza will catch himself, then shoot a crazy finger shot death beam at Piccolo, but Piccolo would dodge every single blast thrown by Frieza. As then Piccolo would grab Frieza's hand, punch him in the stomach, then throws him, as then he follows up with another sledgehammer. Frieza would land on the ground as he sees Piccolo fly above him. Frieza would be enraged as he yells, as a yellow aura appears around him also. Frieza has activated his golden form, so now he and Piccolo would clash, with them actually being very evenly matched, with Frieza probably having the advantage though. I would say that Orange Piccolo would be even with a Super Saiyan God Goku from in this arc. And this is hypothetical, so he will be 50 times weaker than Frieza in his golden form, but because of Piccolo's skill and strategy, he is able to push around Frieza. But soon, Frieza would death beam Piccolo in the chest, just like he did before on Namek, as he thinks that Piccolo is done for. But then, a symbol of the Namekian tree would be on Piccolo's back, as he grows in size and bursts his power, sending Frieza back once again. Frieza would wonder what this is, as then he sees Orange Piccolo. Piccolo would tell Frieza, "What's wrong? Is that all he got?" Frieza would be irritated as he rushes at Piccolo, but Piccolo just punches Frieza and he is knocked out of his golden form, and then he would shoot a blast at Frieza, killing him. Now the day is saved thanks to Piccolo. So now Piccolo would power down, and 17 would be irritated that he had to leave his island for this. But Bulma would give him some money, so he wouldn't care. Now the Universe 6 tournament would happen, and the team would be Goku, Vegeta, Android 16, Piccolo, and Monaka. So Goku would go first, defeating Botamo, but losing to Frost. So then Piccolo would join in, and defeats Frost actually, with his ultimate form. So now he'll fight against Mogeta, and win that battle, as well as his battle against Kaba. But sadly, he doesn't teach Kaba Super Saiyan, so the last battle is against Hit. But even with Piccolo's orange form, he is unable to land a hit on Hit. So 16 is up next, and he is actually able to land some hits on Hit, which is surprising. But soon Hit would increase his time skip, and 16 would be eliminated. So then Vegeta would be up next, and instead of Goku, Vegeta would be the one who battles Hit in his place. And instead of showing off Blue Kaioken, Vegeta would show off an even crazier power. After seeing the fight on Earth, Vegeta knew that he had to get stronger. Goku would have shown off his Blue Kaioken form much earlier because he would have been doing what Vegeta has been doing and pushing himself more because of the battle on Earth. But Vegeta would actually go into the time chamber a few times, even before going with Goku, and would have soon increased his Super Saiyan Blue strength to a higher level. So now Vegeta will power up with a more darkish color of blue, with his hair also being a more dark blue. Vegeta's eyes will sparkle as he yells, as Vegeta achieves Super Saiyan Blue Evolve. So now Vegeta would rush at Hit, punching him in the face, and then he would uppercut Hit as he uses a final flash to send Hit out of the arena. So now the Earth is safe, and Beerus wishes for the same thing he did in canon. So now we'll get into the Vegeta Black arc. But this won't really be an arc, cause 16 will be there, and he won't be like Goku and Vegeta, so he would probably kill Vegeta Black. But even if he didn't, Piccolo is also there, and with his ultimate form, he is surely strong enough to defeat Vegeta Black. So now we go straight into the Tournament of Power. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Krillin, Tien, Master Roshi, Android 17, Android 18, and finally, Android 16. Now everyone will go to the world of Void, so mostly everything would stay the same, with 16 replacing Frieza. So now the things that would be different is episode 121, where Universe 7 faces off against Analaza, but this time instead of Goku saving Android 18, it will be Android 16. And even though Android 16 would be weaker than Frieza, Piccolo would also be in the arena still, thanks to him getting his orange form earlier. So he would also be there, so Android 18 won't be eliminated this time around. So now the last two universes of the arena is Universe 7 and Universe 11. Universe 7 surprisingly still has 7 more members, as Universe 11 still has the 3 Pride Troopers. But Velmont still thinks that he is able to win, even with the numbers disadvantage. He thinks that Jiren and Toppo would carry, so now Piccolo and Gohan will face off against Toppo, as Goku and Vegeta battles against Jiren. But with the androids, they would face off against Dispo. And this would actually be a reference to what they used to do back then, with them being a trio. But this time, they are a trio who's protecting the universe instead of destroying it. So they are easily able to eliminate Dispo because of their strength in numbers and their strength overall. So now Toppo will go into his God of Destruction mode and is actually able to eliminate Android 18 and sadly Piccolo. But 16, 17, and Gohan is able to eliminate Toppo. So now the last remaining fighter is Jiren. Jiren will power up, shocking everyone as they are pushed back, as everything mostly stays the same, with nobody being able to do anything against Jiren. 17 even sacrifices himself, but soon Goku will get Ultra Instinct Domin and battle Jiren like in canon, but this time when Goku falls out of Ultra Instinct, a rocket punch would hit Jiren in the back. It's Android 16, but not only that, because Android 17 is still also in the arena, so they will tag team Jiren, and thanks to their incredible teamwork, they were able to get Jiren on his knees. But soon Jiren would push them back, and Goku would still save them, and Goku and 17 would actually team up against Jiren and eliminate him, with Android 17 replacing Frieza. So now 16 would win, and 16 would revive all the universe. So now everyone would go home, and 16 would think he liked fighting alongside 17, and he thinks he should go and protect life just like his brother. So he would approach Bulma, and he is sad to say this, but he will tell Bulma that he is quitting working for Capsule Corp, and instead, he is going to go with his brother 17 to protect the island. And Bulma won't actually be mad at this, as she thanks 16 for all of his services and what he has done for the Earth. As 16 packs his bags as he leaves for 17's island. When he gets there, Android 17 would be shocked, but 16 would tell him everything, and 17 would smile, thanking 16 for his assistance. But that is where we are going to leave it off for right now. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content, as well as leave a comment down below saying what video I should do next. But with all that said, I will see everyone in the next video. See ya, and until we meet again.